72% in Japan believe closure of illegal and unregulated animal markets in China and elsewhere would prevent pandemics like today's from happening in future. WWF survey also shows 91% in Myanmar, 80% in Hong Kong, 79% in Thailand and 73% in Vietnam.
Here's a summary of the article.
Over 70% of the public believes the closure of illegal and unregulated animal markets in China and elsewhere would prevent pandemics like today's from happening in the future, a recent survey by the Worldwide Fund for Nature shows. Japan's 72% agreement rate compares with 91% in Myanmar, 80% in Hong Kong, 79% in Thailand and 73% in Vietnam, according to the WWF survey, which queried 1,000 people from each nation. If measures are not taken to close or regulate such animal markets, 65% of the Japan respondents said they would be extremely worried or very worried that a contagion similar to the novel coronavirus could become another pandemic in the future. The Japanese figure came in below 85% in Hong Kong, 83% in both Myanmar and Vietnam, and 80% in Thailand. The rate for Japan was just 54%, apparently because 59% answered there are no such markets in Japan. In Japan, open wildlife markets for meat are not prevalent, the WWF said. Citing the strong link between illegal wildlife sold in wet markets and zoonotic diseases, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo urged Beijing to permanently close its wildlife wet markets and all markets that sell illegal wildlife.
This post received a score of 54,000, with an upvote ratio of 85%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I'm of a certain age where when I hear WWF survey, I think of Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant standing on street corners with clipboards.
Hulk doesn't use a clipboard, he just does that gesture with his hand by his ear and listens to the crowd, then reports his findings.
He might use a clipboard like a folding chair. Edit, thanks for the gold.
BAH God. As God is my witness, he is broken in half. The shattered clipboard, his championship dreams in splinters. Youre a terrible person you sick sumbich I hope youre proud of yourself. Jerry the King Lawler come on the Japanese doing the poll had it coming Jr. The animal markets were just minding their own business until those jerks came along. They should get more clipboards.
What you gonna do when the coronamania comes for you? Sign my petition, brother.
It's humorous to see how short our attention spans are when it comes to zoonotic disease pandemics and how little is done to bring sense to the ridiculous conditions in which intensive factory farms operate. The outbreak of H1N1, albeit nowhere near as impactful as coronavirus, was only 11 years ago. Considering ag-gag laws are legally condemning people from exposing disgusting conditions inside Minnesota and Iowa's factory farms, it won't be long until something like this happens again.
I suspect this post is upvoted because it does not directly say H1N1 originated at factory farms in the United States, and most people don't know that.
There's literally another comment in this thread saying H1N1 originated also in China. So even inside this thread you have conflicting information. So imagine worldwide. Edit, as some people have mentioned below. I got avian and swine flu mixed up. I apologize for any confusion.
Lol, that's just nonsense. The 2009 H1N1 pandemic originated in the US where it was first detected, or in Mexico, certainly not in China. I've never heard anyone claim that it originated in China. Don't confuse conflicting information with made-up nonsense.
Edit, as some people pointed out, I got avian and swine flu mixed up. I agree with you 100%. I think you missed my point. That's how that conversation sounds to me, and it's the second highest comment in this thread. Anyone that doesn't bother researching will look at it, see 214 upvotes and automatically think it's true. I'm not saying that it's not made up nonsense, I'm saying that made up nonsense I highly upvoted inside this thread, which is a minuscule ecosystem. My point is that if you can find that kind of contradictions in this thread, just imagine the amount of contradictions and misinformation worldwide. Edit, as some people pointed out, I got avian and swine flu mixed up.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.